Listen, if anybody knows where to get about an 8 to that DARPA smart dust, I need a hookup on that, okay? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the show. I am Steve M on your screen again. Thanks for stopping in. And today we have a show that might make you turn into a doomsday prepper if you're not already. But if you're not, you might want to clear your schedule up and start canning up some goods because it's getting weird out there. We have innovative opinions on the whistleblowing pilot that apparently unalived himself. We have weird moons, weird kids, weird opinions on taxes, and I single-handedly solve the little climate change problem, which is bad for Greta's bank account.
How dare you!
So while we're here, sub up, sit down, stick around, and let's roll the footage.
It doesn't matter your political affiliation, your socioeconomic background, your education level. We all agree that the second we heard the news about that Boeing whistleblower, we're like, that man did not kill himself, okay?
Do you think we all agree? Do you think that's true? I don't want to forget that part. Do you think we all agree? Let me know.
There is absolutely no way somebody at Boeing or the company itself had to have had something to do with that shit. That man was a whistleblower in the middle of a trial. He is in the middle of a trial where he is a key witness, and halfway through his testimony, you want us to believe he went back to his hotel, sat in his truck in the parking lot, and thought, I'm done. No, absolutely not. Even the hitman, when they were hiring that hitman, had to have been like, Boeing, have you guys not heard of the Streisand effect? Have you not heard that when you want the internet to not know about something is when the internet gets extremely into knowing about something? And this is, remind you, this is just a couple of months, right? After we had that whole thing with the Boeing 737 with Alaska Airlines, right? And Elon Musk and all his weird racist buddies tried covering it up by being like, this is DEI's.
Elon Musk and his racist buddies. That alone is hard to take this guy serious by anything that comes out of his mouth. Even though I do agree with what he's saying, you know, in the grand scheme of things here. But like, so you're that guy? You're that guy that believes any truth to that? Elon Musk is an African American, for God's sakes. And can we really trust a guy that has a framed picture of a Star Trek member on his shelf front and center? I can't be so sure about that.
Guy's fault. Meanwhile, there's a whistleblower. It's like, no, they were using defective parts. And now the whistleblower is the one who's gone? No, does not matter. It does not matter. I don't care how many septum piercings or red hats you have. Left, right, center, up, down, we all agree. The Boeing whistleblower did not kill himself. I don't care what they claim they find. That man was not, no.
Well, although I wholeheartedly agree with what he's saying, you just know this guy's like, he's one of them. He's one of them kind of guys, you know, that most times you're a stupid conspiracy theorist if you question everything. I mean, I guess it's nice to see somebody kind of, you know, how do you even phrase it? You know, finally opening their eyes a little bit or being a little more open-minded. But you've heard a lot of these people, maybe you haven't actually, but I have heard a lot of these people, Epstein absolutely offed himself in jail. That's just what he did. And you're a crazy, stupid conspiracy theorist if you think otherwise, which is absolutely insane. There's zero chance that that is really what happened. He's most likely still alive. This I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt. You're in county jail, you do not get an extension cord. No circumstances do you get an extension cord in county jail. And those pictures that they showed of his cell had two big ass extension cords running right through it. That doesn't happen. The dude was apparently just on suicide watch. There's no chance first off, you're not getting an extension cord at all in county jail. Second off, right off a suicide watch, even if there was a circumstance, he's rich, he's this, he's that, maybe he'll get a little leeway. It's not happening. Not happening if he was just in suicide watch. The most high profile prisoner in the world. Two doofuses could take a nap and the cameras just don't work. And he's in there with extension cords. Girl, stop. You know, a little off topic, but kind of not, you know, because I did hear a lot, wow, that's just what happened. Yeah, he had a bunch of bad charges against him, so that's just what he did. There's just no chance those circumstances would have happened. They don't care, just like this Boeing guy. They don't give a shit what we know at this point. What are we gonna do? Nothing. They know we're not gonna do anything. They just do what they want. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and just get Jeff out and just say he did this. Who cares what they say? Who cares if they know? This Boeing guy's gonna be the same way. It's gonna be the same way. And I don't really know what all he was even going to trial about, or blowing the whistle, about. I didn't look into it very far. Sounds pretty bad. Defective parts, this, that. I'm scared to death to fly as it is, so goddamn. But they don't care. They don't care if we know. They don't. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? They're gonna have the FBI paid off. They're gonna have everybody paid off. Boom. Keep your mouth shut. Don't worry about it. Keep it moving. And that's what's gonna happen. Guaranteed. Nothing comes of this. And if anything comes of this, somebody's a fall guy. Might even just make a clone. They might even just make a clone. So that's my thoughts. That's my thoughts. Kind of what I think of that Derek Chauvin fella too. I got some real questions about that. Think about this. Why does no reporter want to go interview that guy? Now I know everybody's overly sensitive now. Why would you give that guy a platform? And blah, 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 blah. All this bullshit. No. Throughout history, journalists, when there used to be actual journalists, interviewed all the crazy people. Manson, the BTK killer, you name it. Journalists were dying, no pun intended, but trying their best to get into jails, prisons, to interview serial killers. Ted Bundy, the whole nine. Because you just wanted to hear, people just wanted to hear what they had to say. It wasn't giving them a positive light. It was just interesting. It was that simple. Like, damn, that person's crazy. You would think any journalist would want to get an interview with this Chauvin guy, not to get a positive light on him, but just to what's your story, bud? I mean, the views, the ratings, it'd be through the roof. So for that reason alone, is he even a real guy? Like, did this really happen? I think it was all set up, all planned, all orchestrated to further, cause the destruction of the United States, which, boy, did it do a good job of that. I don't think there's any repair in black and white relations based on that situation alone. So, stories on top of stories, but it all kind of has to do with the same thing a little bit. Yeah, the Boeing guy, it's just going to be another thing that gets swept under the rug. And, that'll be that, because that's how it is these days. Welcome to America, bud. I'm not 100% sure. I mean, I know what it says, but like... Can we be sure there's any truth? This feels like bullshit. I'm not 100% sure. You tell me what you think. You think that was really the firmament getting busted through, or did I just waste all of our time? And I apologize if I did. It'd be cooler if it was, but there's no way to confirm that that was the firmament, I wish I had something funnier or better to say there. That's all I got. That's all I got, bros. And ladies, and whatever, all the boxes. Check them.
Wow, look at that. I know what some of you are going to say. It's a crescent moon. Yeah, I know what a crescent moon is.
I would not say
but
that,
since
sir.
when have you been able to see the crescent moon and the full moon at the same time? This is from Palm Springs, California. Look at that.
What
the
the fuck
crescent
is
and
that?
the full moon at the same time? There are some strange shenanigans going on. It almost looks like two things. The moon and something else.
It does.
Now, before people start freaking out, I'm not saying it is two things. I'm just saying it looks like that. Or it looks like there's something lit up behind the moon. I mean, come on.
Come on.
Now, maybe this is how the crescent moon has always been, and I've just missed it.
You're right.
I just missed it in 60 years.
Yep.
But as someone who's old and decrepit, I still got a little bit of memory left in the cheesehead. And I don't remember seeing a full moon and a crescent moon at the same exact time, Booskies. Let me know what you think of this weird phenomena. Shabadoo, Booskies. Shabadoo.
Shabadoo, booshkies. Shabadoo. I mean, for real, though, let me just take that back to that picture and talk.
Same exact time.
I mean, that's so, it looks like the sun behind the moon, does it not? And obviously that can't be, because it's like daylight. Was that like from an eclipse before? Wait, how's an eclipse work? Is that the opposite of eclipse? What's a lunar and a solar? Lunar's at night, right? And the sun does some goofy shit. I don't know. But is that a thing that happens? Is that like just an old picture or something, and then it's not new? Or we're being duped by the cheesehead? Or maybe the cheesehead's being duped and he's accidentally duping us because he got duped. We're all being hornswoggled and hoodwinked, but on accident. You know, maybe. I don't know. It is weird. There's so much goofy shit going on these days. You can't even keep up. You just can't even keep up, man. I don't know. Just another thing. Be like, that's crazy. Next thing. Pretty much, right?
Computing power, you can understand people better than they understand themselves, and then you can manipulate them in ways which were previously impossible.
Transhumanism is a growing movement that aims to use technology to modify our bodies, sometimes in radical ways to make them stronger, faster.
Smart dust, and the new technology may soon make it possible to keep track of anything, anywhere, including you.
Dust?
Smart dust originated a bit darker back in the 90s. This powder-sized chip is something called the Mu chip from Hitachi. It's the smallest commercially available RFID system in the world. You can literally scatter this stuff like dust or embed it into a sheet of paper. It doesn't require a battery. Flecks of computing power settling on your skin, ingested, monitoring you inside and out.
The nanoparticles are designed to go under the radar of the immune system, and so they are undetected in the body.
We have computing everywhere, we have connectivity everywhere, we have infrastructure that can compute those with new capabilities like AI.
If you have enough data and you have enough computing power, you can understand people better than they understand themselves, and then you can manipulate them in ways which were previously impossible.
Transhumanism is a growing movement that aims to use technology to modify our bodies, sometimes in radical ways to make them stronger, faster, and better.
Better? It ain't gonna be better. It is not going to be better. We are on the brink of RoboCop and Terminator. Obviously, look at his shit. You know what you hear what they said in there? What did he say? You can understand people better than they understand themselves, and you know they think that. I'm pretty sure like a lot of the lies they tell us on the news or this or that, it's like, people are so dumb, we have to lie to them to make them do certain things so they'll do the thing we want them to do that's for the better of them, they think, you know. They're trying to push humanity in one direction, which they think will be for the better of humanity. So, well, we're going to have to feed them lies because they're just not going to do the thing because they're too dumb to understand what's best for them. But we're smart enough to know what's best for them. That's the way they think. I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do on lots of occasions. That's scary as hell. It's like Jimmy Neutron nanotechnology. You know, they blow some dust. Next thing you know, who knows? Have yourself an MK Ultra. Have your people doing whatever. Just whatever. That's scary as hell. I'm telling you. I was right. Second world country. I'll catch y'all in Serbia. Cold chilling in Serbia, boy. I'm not getting hit with your DARPA smart dust. It ain't happening. Well, it might, but I'm gonna try to avoid it. That's what. DARPA smart dust. Get the fuck.
Worst mistakes made by humans. Man throws natural material into a volcano.
You can't throw shit into a volcano? Is that what I'm to understand? I know that shit ain't about to erupt. Well, what'd he throw into it? We need some context here. Really? Worst mistakes made by humans. He threw something in the volcano and it bubbled a little bit. Nothing even happened. I think people made some worse mistakes than that. Like, I don't know, whistle blowing on Boeing. That's not even funny, but you know what I mean? Cost that poor man his life. Go against the big dogs. I don't know, it's kind of how it goes. And it's a shame. It's a shame that it is, but it is. That was a stupid mistake. You know what I always thought about my whole life? I said this to my dad not too long ago. And like it was like mind-blowing information. I thought everybody thought it. I don't understand why we have all this problem with you know, global warming or whatever they want to call it, climate change. But garbage. Like, garbage is a problem for sure. Like, the human footprint is a problem. I think landfills are insane. Like, we're just burying garbage and then making a soccer field and that shit's just in the ground rotting. Like, who came up with that shit? Just lugging it around on tugboats, and there's so much garbage. Like, I was in New York City for a couple New Year's Eves. The next morning, New Year's Day, it is like just mountains of garbage the whole way along the streets. I mean, would you really think about how much garbage is accumulated in this country alone on a daily basis, let alone weekly or monthly or yearly? I mean, it's got to be so much you can't comprehend. What are we going to do with all this garbage? I've always just thought, why don't they throw garbage in volcanoes? Like, legitimately. Like, ain't that just gonna burn it like an incinerator? Like, get all the garbage, get it on, you know, put it in trucks and have just like a convoy that goes to, I don't know, volcanoes somewhere. Whatever volcano, and then maybe like have helicopters that get loads of the garbage and go up over, they drop it, poof, boom, gone. Done and done. Now this guy got me thinking you can't even throw a fucking Pepsi can. I'm sorry, this is a family show. I apologize for that. This guy got me thinking you can't even throw a can in a, you can. Terminator went down in that lava thing. Nobly, mind you, respectfully. And nobly. But yeah, I guess maybe that's why they don't do that. I guess that's maybe why they don't throw all the garbage in volcanoes, because you can't throw anything in a volcano because it's gonna erupt. I don't know if that's true. I think that person was full of shit by telling us that, and we should be putting all of our garbage in volcanoes. Like, it's painfully obvious. And if there's a chance it'll make the volcano erupt, then everyone just don't live by that volcano and fucking boom, we're straight, right? I should run for office is what I should do. Write me in. If you would vote for me for anything, anything at all, let me know. And then like maybe we can get something going, get on the campaign trail. Oh, like Hunter S. Thompson, Fear and Loathing on the Campaign Trail 72. It's a good book. Check her out. All right, cool.
The CIA just declassified pages of documents containing the step-by-step process of leaving your body. Well, you see, back in the 1980s, the Central Intelligence Agency set out to research astral projection, and it seemed like they got it down to a science as they discovered using HemiSync, a process that exposes your brain to different frequencies in each ear, will allow you to leave your body while sleeping. And it sounds something like this. Even though all the information is online, many people still don't know that.
Dude, if they're not full of shit, that is wild. And I need to look into that immediately. What do you call it? Hemi something? Not like a Dodge Hemi, I'm guessing. Dude, that vibrating sound, I swear I'll be hearing that at night. Like, I don't know if I got that. What's that stuff called where you get ringing in your ears? But at night, all the time. But then I'm always thinking, like, we have no idea what all these Wi-Fi waves are doing to us. This is pretty new. Having just these weird waves going everywhere at all times. So who knows? It's probably just melting my brain and making it ring. It's what I pretty much chalk it up to, you know, being an optimist. Or is that being a pessimist? I don't know which one it is, but it's just, all right. It's the way that's probably going to be, I suppose, because what you going to do about it? I mean, that would make so much sense to us. Probably how the people get a lot of shit done. Well, hey, my body's got to sleep, but I can get up and astral project. Maybe that's what ghosts are. We be seeing like figures and that. It's like Hillary Clinton astro projecting. Oh man, oh that's crazy. I mean, that really gets the wheels turning. All the stuff you could do. If you could do, are you like photosynthesis then? Photosynthesis. You know what I'm talking about. Like, are you like a hologram? Are you a physical, like what? I'm gonna look it up and get back to you on that, because I don't know, but that's crazy. And let's all start doing that as a unit, as a family unit. Let's start astro projecting while we sleep. That'd be pretty sweet.
A group of guys were urban exploring in the middle of the night when they came across this little girl.
No.
Nah, hell no, that is not a little girl. That is a demon disguising itself as a little girl. Now, there's different names for these demons across different cultures, but it's all said that if you make eye contact with them and engage with them, they will hunt you down.
I'm looking at it right now.
You're the next victim.
What?
A group of guys were urban exploring in the middle of the night when...
Man, this ain't real. If you saw that right there, you wouldn't sit there and be like, hey, what are you doing over there? You'd be like, out of there. You'd be getting the fuck up out of there so quick, boy. You'd see like a dust cloud behind you. You know what I mean? Like, no, dude. What? And how you know it's a little girl? Just because it's small? Are we saying it's young? Because that's probably like an old something. That's that. I'm guessing it's not real. You could dress that up, man. Boom. Next thing you know, you're viral, and you got this redheaded chick over here talking about you and getting, whatever you're getting. Something out the deal, I'm sure. I don't know if that's real. Where is it now? I'm just calling it because I can't be sure it's a girl, Not on like some trans shit, just like in general. What that? You don't know what the fuck that is. But like, where is it now? You just gonna talk to it and then just leave? No, you're gonna grip that thing up and be like, we're taking you somewhere, to a lab, to a shelter. I don't know where. You just sitting there doing this. What you doing that for? Come on, you hungry? Probably need a little something to eat. Get you a couple chicken nuggets, straighten you out, and see what the hell's going on with you. Looks like you ain't had a bath in since forever. So let's start there, lady. Kid, girl, whatever you are, little gremlin looking thing. We're gonna get you fixed up if you're real. If you ain't real, I don't know. Let me know if you think. Let me know if you would. Just let me know if you think you'd want to take that gremlin on a date. All right, cool. You do.
Remember when Trump was running for president in 2017 and everyone was like, yo, show your tax returns. And he's like, nope, I'm not going to do it. The reason why he's not going to do it is because it shows on his tax returns that he's not paying that much in taxes. So you may be wondering, how the is a billionaire that makes hundreds of millions or billions of dollars, how does he not pay taxes? It's because he's got all of his money in real estate, and there are specific tax codes within the real estate industry that allow for depreciation. And you can actually make it look like you're losing money. You're making no money, but yet you have all this cash flow coming in from the real estate properties.
I mean, the whole Trump paying taxes thing is so stupid. Rich people in general. How you gonna sit around and be mad at somebody that's smart enough to find a way out of giving all their money to the government? You should be applauding them and taking notes and trying to figure out how you do that yourself, because fuck giving them all your damn money. Are you shitting me? Like, I ain't mad at that. That's for damn sure. And you got these people, these boneheads. What do you think these people paying more money in taxes is gonna help you? Because it's not gonna. What you think they're gonna start giving the money to you and turn the country socialist, or they're just gonna take all the money from billionaires and give it to other people? They're not. They're printing money right now, left and right, and sending it all to other countries. Oh, even worse, now they're letting people flood in from other countries and giving it to them. I know somebody just tried to get some assistance, got turned down, make $20 too much for a little bit of health assistance. Psh, nope, can't do it. Don't even make $2,500 a month, but nope, can't give you nothing. And then there's a list of all the people that can get everything. Migrants. If you hop over that border, we got your back, bro. You live here, you're trying to make it, but struggling a little bit. Beat it, Slappy. Unless you got 6 or 7 illegitimate kids, then we could talk a little bit. But if you're actually just trying, out of here. Trump paying more taxes ain't gonna help nobody. Nobody. So what the fuck are you mad about? Or getting out of something. Well, maybe you should be trying to do the same damn thing, Slappy. You ever think of that?
My lifestyle. I just tell them to I don't even know if you go without the beginning. I just tell them.
Exactly. That's how I feel 100%. Don't be judging my lifestyle. And I agree with everything else he just said. That's probably Joe Biden's favorite rapper right there, because they both are on the same wavelength conversationally. You know what I'm saying? All right, great. Well, that's a good way to wrap it up there. Go enjoy your lifestyle. Thank you for watching. And if you never hit that sub button, do me a favor and hit that sub button right down there, please. And if you liked the video, go ahead and hit like on that video. And if you didn't like the video, just keep it moving, because I don't want no beef with you. That's all, folks.